What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Weapon Collective. My name's Jeff and I'm out on the range today with a special guest. This handsome sumbitch right here is Ryan DeLello, and I'm just gonna let him introduce himself and tell him a little bit about him.
Yeah, I'm Ryan DeLello. I'm a mentor for Tactical Cowboy Training Solutions and also a competitive shooter. So I shoot on their competition team. And man, I'm excited to be here. It's always good times with you.
Yeah, I'm glad to have Ryan out. I appreciate that. This isn't his first time on the channel. He's done a few videos, so it's always good to have him back. And particularly for today, because we are looking at a couple pistols. We are putting the Sig P211 GTO up against the modern yardstick known as the Staccato XC. That is the gun that everything gets compared to. It's kind of the benchmark for the gun today, the measurement. So we're gonna see how this stacks up against it. They are both compensated guns. Staccato XC is a 5-inch, this is a 4.4 with the comp. But we're gonna get into that. And before we do, I just wanted to have Ryan kind of talk about how he assesses a new gun, his shooting experience, what he's shooting in competition today, and anything else you'd like to share.
Yeah, so right now I actually just switched to Glock for competition. I'm shooting a Glock 47. I've shot M&Ps, Walthers, Sig P211s. What I look for is essentially how the gun fits my hand. I've got big, meaty palms, and so I like them thick. I like thick grips, but I also want to make sure that I can hit that mag release easy, the slide release, that reloads feel nice and natural. It points naturally, and that I have enough room with my support hand to get a lot of contact on the back of the gun. So yeah, I look for all of that, and then once I start shooting, it's just about how the gun returns for me naturally. I don't want to fight the gun. I want the gun to just enhance what I can do with my eyes, right, and my trigger press.
Awesome, thank you for that. And I think this is going to be interesting because Ryan, he shoots a ton, as is obvious, competition shooter, but he doesn't have a ton of experience on the 2011 platform. So there may be some adjustments being made. He's obviously shot 2011s, but doesn't routinely shoot them. So I think this is going to be a really good, unbiased impression of the two guns. And I'm trying to go into this as neutral as possible. I did do a first impressions on this P211 and talked about bringing it out and comparing it to the XC. And I just think having someone with a blank slate on this is going to be super beneficial. And I think it is fair to mention that both of these optics are zeroed to me, cross-eye dominant. So when Ryan gets these in his hand, the red dot is not where it should be. He's going to have to make adjustments on the fly, but I'm sure he can do it.
Keep me on my toes.
Yeah. I need some sort of handicap here. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, before we get started, I did think it was important to take a moment and just discuss my affiliation with Sig and my affiliation with Staccato. There is none. Neither company have I ever spoken to. I certainly didn't get either of these guns sent to me. I paid for these guns. They're both my personal guns. I don't give a shit if you buy a Sig. I don't give a shit if you buy a Staccato. The purpose of this is to test both of these guns, the XC, as I mentioned, being the modern yardstick that everything gets compared to, and the new P211. I want to see which is a better gun, which I like, which other people might like, and that's all I'm interested in. So I have no vested interest in either of these guns winning, but I also, when I did the first impressions video with the Sig, I got a lot of comments about the P320 Sig's whole situation with that, and I get it. They kind of screwed up on the P320, no doubt. I got a lot of comments full of moral superiority, and I don't really care. I'm testing the P211. Is this a good gun or is it not? It has nothing to do with the P320, strictly about the P211 GTO, and just wanted to put that out there so everybody's aware. These are my personal guns, no affiliation, and just trying to determine which gun is the best.
All right, we're just going to start with a little warm-up, just to draw the first shot from the holster. I didn't have a holster made for either of these guns, so I'm just rocking a Black Hawk Omnivore that is a universal holster, right? It's a light bearing holster, so a little wiggly, but it should do just fine. So let's get started. Starting with the Staccato. Oh, and then I didn't hit the safety.
That's it, yeah.
So that's my inexperience with the 2011s. I'm like, trigger doesn't work. Safety. Okay.
Yes. Oh, let me take this off delay.
So that one, I didn't have the grip safety pushed in.
Oh, the grip safety.
Yeah.
I hate grip safeties. Both of these guns have grip safeties and they suck. The only reason I want a grip safety is if I'm carrying the gun as an everyday carry. Other than that, there's zero reason for a grip safety. 140.
Woo, that trigger.
It's a spicy one. Nice, 129. 116.
Oh, grip safety.
Dude.
Dude, that's the thing for me.
If you don't have they're just totally sunk in there.
Yeah.
It's
so what I'm doing is I'm getting the web in my
really
hand
high.
is getting caught on that beaver tail, right?
Oh.
So I'm getting the slide safety, but I'm not getting my hand pressed in enough on that. So that's definitely something, again, when you're not used to shooting 2011s, you got to train it.
Yeah, I mean, most of the good high-end guns now are coming with grip safety deletes.
Yeah.
And the only, the way I view a grip safety, if it's not a carry gun, the downsides far outweigh any upside.
Just over the right shoulder.
117, stand by. I mean, you're getting it out of there fast. 132. 115.
Grip safety.
Yeah. You got it. 120.
You ready?
Yep.
142. 121. 113. Getting faster every shot. Nice job.
Oh, tried to go fast.
Would have been a 9.7.
Yeah, I didn't even see a red dot there.
116.
Oh man, I did the same thing.
Caught your hand?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was doing it pretty much every draw. So that's something that I will consider right when, looking at a pistol like this. If, the draw, it might also be the holster. If I could cant it or whatever, that might help. So
I mean, I have no excuse. This is my platform, my holster.
Sometimes it just happens.
Yeah.
124. 120, getting locked in. 109, best time so far. Good job. Woo, 8.7.
I mean, that's not repeatable a lot, dude.
Finish with the flex. That was nice.
Oh.
Okay, should we do some doubles?
Yeah.
So with the doubles, I just want to see how the gun's returning. See how fast I can shoot it. Oh, missed the second one.
Grip safety.
Yeah.
167. 156.
Grip safety. I'm like, I took the safety off.
Hey, at least this is really hammering my point home.
Yeah.
Of my disdain for grip safeties. And grip safeties are weird. Some require way more than others. Some, as long as you just barely touch it, I mean, you can't not activate it. Yeah. And then some, so that'll be a good comparison. Let's see how this grip safety compares to the Sig.
Yeah, definitely. And we're using the same holster, so
yeah,
we'll
everything else being equal, the only thing changing is the gun. 155.
Grip safety. Yeah, so this one I was depressing it, but I wasn't all the way in. So
yeah, I think it needs more pressure than most. 160. 168.
Grip safety.
Last round.
Yeah.
145.
I hate grip safeties.
Yeah.
I can't stand grip safeties.
I can't either.
At least not on this gun. I don't know. Maybe we'll see if the Sig is different, but
that'll be interesting.
Yeah,
that'll be. I'm looking forward to seeing that.
All right, doubles for Jeff.
Oh, missed one. Missed two.
155. Dude, you went left and then right.
Yeah, that was just everywhere.
There you go. 173.
Slowing it down, get hits.
Yeah, get your hits. Get your hits, and then we'll speed it up.
Yeah.
158.
Oh, came off right.
141.
Can't do that.
157. That was high then low. There's eyes, so pick a spot on the steel, and just for both shots, just keep your eyes there.
Gotcha.
Don't watch the dot. And we're empty.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm doing though, is getting just totally sucked into the dot.
That's usually all it is you're following that dot and recoil.
It's always nice to have someone there watch, like, 'cause I don't always recognize what I'm doing, but I'm just so focused.
We turned it up really bright, and so it's really distracting. But the more I shoot competition, the more I like a super, super bright dot, because I'm more target focused and I'm not focusing on the dot. So you like a really bright dot? I like a really bright dot because the more target focused you are, the less you see the dot, right?
Yeah.
So if it's too dim, you're going to totally miss the dot because you're not even looking at it. You're just looking at the target. So that's why I like to put it up real bright, and I like to run green because it's even brighter
Easier to see.
Yeah, and then I just superimpose a blurry dot on a really crisp, clear, like micro spot on the target.
Yeah, that's one thing I can say, as I've always had an issue with, is not getting too dot focused, for sure.
Yeah,
so
it takes reps.
Does. Yeah, let's do reloads.
Okay, this is gonna be very interesting because obviously where that slide release is.
Left hand.
Yeah, so is that what you do?
Well, my grip, the way I grip the gun, I'm always riding the slide safety, so I can't count on it locking back. So I always rack the slide.
I see. Okay.
Slows me down.
Let's see what let's see what I do. If I like the twist or left hand.
I
haven't practiced with these.
Left hand to be faster for me, but
okay.
Yeah, this will be
a
real big difference between running a 2011 from Striker Fire.
Yeah.
The manual of arms on this is totally different.
Left hand. Oh, that's awkward, man. I'm like,
well, you're fighting all your built-in instincts too, of just coming over.
I tried to sweep it with my right. I could not reach it.
No.
So then I came in with my left.
There's a few guns out there that have big extended slide stops that tempt you to do that, and I still can't do it.
Okay.
Big old.
So yeah, left thumb it is. Let's try it that way.
Okay.
Oh man, grip safety. This is very awkward for me. I'm used to doing 1 second reloads with my Glock. Here, I'm gonna go safety off, just to focus on the reload. Yeah, I think that's also
I didn't even realize you had it on.
Yeah. So I'm having a hard time even just hitting that mag release on the Staccato.
Yeah?
I can barely reach it.
I haven't shot a stock Staccato XC for a long time. All my XCs, besides this one, are modified in some way. So this is the first stock XC. So I can't recall exactly how the grip or the mag release. It'll be interesting.
I mean, I can hit it, but I can't really.
Well, you need a certain amount of pressure too.
Yeah, that's the pressure.
You can reach it, but you can't apply the right amount
so it's like I do have to like kick the gun out to get the pressure that I want. Oh, this is embarrassing. I feel like I need to go grab my Glock just to show that I can reload really fast.
We know you can. There you go, 254.
There's so much
more smooth.
So much more to think about.
I know. 244.
Oh, I just missed the steel.
That was a 215.
Grip safety. Gosh. I'll tell you right now, if I get
You're
a 2011, it's not gonna have a grip safety.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
for sure.
Yes.
Okay, bud, you're up.
Okay.
You're gonna crush me on this. Mr. 2011 King. You're the 2011
I
King,
do this
man.
a lot, but I don't do it from ready.
I would be surprised if there's anybody in the country that has the 2011 collection that you have. You've got pretty much every one that comes out.
I have a lot, but there's some guys that have a better rounded
collection.
Yeah.
Because you like what you like, so you'll get multiples.
I mean, I started getting a lot of like custom stuff done, so I have a lot of Staccatos that are modified, imported, and coated, and I have a lot of guns like that instead of getting like the Grail, you know, the Raffertys and the Venoms and stuff like that early on. And now I'm trying to get those, but they're exceptionally
Really
hard to get.
Yeah.
Yes. I just had an email from Pat Rafferty today, and no lucky devil.
As long as you invite me back out when you get it.
Yeah. Oh, dude, it's such a crazy gun. Pat, I need a lucky devil. Oh, that's
298.
that was weird for me. Go.
282.
Woo! This mag release is really difficult to reach.
One thing that
It requires a lot of pressure.
yeah. One thing that just a suggestion with my reloads. Obviously, I didn't do a great job of demonstrating.
Am I pulling it way back
You're
here?
pulling it way.
Yes, I'm trying to train that out.
Yeah.
And it's like what I mentioned. Once I'm in a drill, the beeper goes off. Just
go back to
instincts
habit.
go back.
Yeah.
And I didn't even know I was doing it. And Devin,
keep it out here in your workspace.
yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to be conscious of that. But dry fire, I'm doing that. But as soon as that damn beeper goes off, it's just shit's flying.
Well, that's why we
know?
have a buddy to train with.
Yes.
There it is. 222. 204. Nice. I think you're gonna get a sub 2. It's coming. I can feel it.
If I could just get this, that mag release requires a lot.
It does. I was struggling with that too.
It's a stretch, and I mean, compared to my other guns, this is definitely.
Honestly, everything, the grip safety, the slide release, the mag release, I was fighting with the entire process of reloading that gun.
I'm fighting with this, and this light is a little wiggly, and it's driving me nuts.
Yeah. There you go, 208.
I held that one out in the workspace, but still, just getting that mag to drop on this XC is...
It's a struggle.
Yeah.
203. And you moved the gun a lot.
Yeah, I felt it.
But you still, I think, is that your best time? I think that's your best time, 203. Well, I'm excited to try that Sig. Let's, maybe we'll do some transitions with this and then we'll run that with the Sig.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna do some transitions on steel. So just this guy right here, all the way over to the one on the right. Then we'll go again, right to left, left to right, right to left. Just see how the gun tracks with the transition, see how fast I can. Essentially, when I do a transition, I shoot, and as it recoils, I want to be transitioning. So I kind of want to see how quickly the gun does that, and if it feels good, and it essentially, if I can beat, I don't think I can with these guns. Like I say, probably recoil pretty quick, but depending on the size of transition, you should be able to do that a lot of the times, where essentially the recoil is bringing you right onto the next target.
Yeah, I don't practice these much. Not as deliberate as this.
Yeah.
So it'll be fun.
Let's do it. Let's go from the ready, since I'm really struggling with this holster. Right. That was pretty good.
8.4. 9.5.
Ooh, I tried to push that one.
Yeah, that was a 6.5. 8.4. Nice. 8.9.
Oh, just missed.
7.9. 8.3.
And I'm in.
That was nice. I
Good.
definitely won't be anywhere near that.
Make sure you're leading with your eyes, right? Your eyes will move the gun.
Yeah.
So the faster you move your eyes, the faster you're gonna move your gun.
Ooh.
9.9.
Yeah, that's a big one.
There you go, 9-0.
Ooh, too early.
There you go, 8-2.
Ooh, too far.
8-3. Let's switch, go right to left this time. There you go, 7-7. So with this gun, it was very interesting because the gun is heavier. I've kind of got to slow down before the target just a little bit.
Yeah.
And as I do that with my eyes, it just stops right where I want it to. Classic guns, I can just pretty much stop it right where I want.
Because I was over swinging it big time.
Yeah.
Coming this
way. You have all that weight and momentum, so you got to kind of put the brakes on like a foot or two before the target, and then you just break it.
Yeah, that's fun.
Boom, right on it. So
I like
Sig, should we try Sig?
Let's do it.
I'm excited. Let's try this out.
Okay, now we are moving to the Sig P211 GTO, and I think it's fair to say that we did a cold start with the Staccato. So if we're getting, slightly faster times with the Sig, that probably could be chalked up to being warmed up. But if you see our struggle decrease with the Sig, then that's gonna speak louder than the timer. And I think we'll just be able to interpret that better, and we'll take it from there, see how it goes.
Let's do it.
All right, buddy. So we're doing the same drills, starting with just draw the first shot.
Yeah, it definitely has. Okay, so just looking here, so the Sig has I think it's shorter. If it's not shorter, it is scooped up.
Yeah,
and
it's not as...
Yeah, it's not like so straight.
Yeah.
So I noticed just from those draws, even if I hit it,
Funnels
it's funneling my hand down. So I do like that.
1-2-2.
A little too low there.
There you go, 1-1-6. You're definitely getting it out faster. I mean, it's just smoother.
Yeah, I'm not getting hung up on the beaver tail at all. So, and to be fair, same holster, right?
Yep.
Same angle.
Yeah.
So
the only thing that changed is the gun.
Yep. Just right.
That was a 108. 103. 114. 111. 109.
Woo. That was a little weird grip.
127.
So that time I did kind of hit it, but then as I pulled the gun out, I was able to slide down, which I wasn't able to do with the Staccato. Like it would just get stuck on there.
Yeah, just poking in there and just getting hung up on the meat.
I think I got a couple more.
Okay.
Oop, just left.
112. 129. Lock back.
I mean, just the fact of, I'm just gonna say it, just the beaver tail, and this grip safety. So here's the other thing about this grip safety. It feels like this little bump right here protrudes a little more. So even if I'm not,
press.
Yeah, so it's a little easier to press. But the biggest thing is this scooped beaver tail.
Yeah, it was noticeably less struggle.
Yeah. It just funnels the web of my hand right to the grip safety. So I do like that.
Yeah. Oh man.
113, just low. 119. 126. 120. 106.
All right, slow
high.
down, Tad.
There you go, 119. 102, direct hit. There you go, 106.
Oh, that was all me.
113. There you go, 124.
I get the 1-2s. That's when
Those
I start.
are solid for you.
Yeah.
That's very, very repeatable for you.
Yeah. The significant difference that I noticed between the two guns is the trigger on this.
Yeah.
I mean, the Staccato just is, it's a nicer trigger. I wish it had this trigger shoe in the Staccato, a flat face trigger. I think that would improve it. And I think you might be able to get those. I haven't seen it yet, but it would be, like with this, I think the trigger pull is just, I'm not as it's just such a light trigger brake on that Staccato, and I'm used to
so
that.
light. It's actually too light for me, like, because I'm used to my
Yeah,
striker fired
yeah.
guns. So I would prefer this, but it's not like not as good.
What-
if you're
what are you
2011
used to?
shooter, yeah, the
Yeah.
Staccato
Yeah.
trigger is way better.
It is a better trigger.
Yeah.
All right, going into doubles. Nice, 181.
Kind of, I hit that beaver tail again, but it didn't impede the grip safety, so that's good.
Nice. 152. 153.
Oh, hit that beaver tail really hard.
It's all smoother though.
I mean, for me,
Even when you do it, it's
this gun already just feels my hand better a little bit, I think. I know we'll see about the reloads, see how we can hit that mag
Yeah.
release and whatnot, but first impressions from the draw, it fits my hand a little better.
All right.
So.
149. 156. 140. Woo! 40. So, what about both being comped guns? Do you notice a difference in the return to zero on those doubles? Because I would say from watching, you did way better with that.
This one returns better. This comp.
So that's a 3D printed comp. The Staccato's a one-piece milled island barrel.
This comp is very interesting. Just how it has these little ports on the side, but
Yeah.
it's like it funnels it up, not out, but it's like up and out.
Yeah, that's why they 3D printed it. They
Yeah,
couldn't-
it's pretty sick. Yeah, definitely this one, my dot on the double. And again, that's why I shoot doubles with a new gun, just to see how it tracks. And it
Yeah.
was right there. It's just bang, like the dot was just bang, bang, right where I wanted it. So,
Yeah,
Wow.
you definitely had way higher hit rate on that. Left, right.
left, right. I think you did that the first time on the Staccato too. That was a 149. That was it, 156, very nice. Woo, spicy, 146. 135, 19 split. You see what I mean?
Yes.
You can
it
shoot
does.
it faster.
Yeah, damn right, man.
It returns quicker.
Missed a second.
144. Woo! 138 with the 18 split.
Oh.
That was probably grip. That was 142.
Yeah, that was. Shoot. I'm trying to really
Yeah, now you're trying to keep that speed going.
just get the damn hits.
There it is, 136 with a 16 split. So, okay, hold on. Even though the Staccato trigger is better, your splits are a lot faster with this.
Yeah, there's something about, I think on the single shots, I noticed the trigger more.
Yeah.
Because it's just one pull
That makes sense.
with multiple shots, and I'm not thinking about the trigger pull.
Yeah. You're letting the gun push your ability to shoot fast, and that gun and that comp is allowing you to pull that trigger sooner.
Man, this thing just, it's not even like it returns. It's just, it's
I wanna be clear before we get too far into this. I have 3 P320s that are paperweights right now. I'm not touching them. They're sitting there. I used to compete with the P320. I'm not, I don't agree with all kind of how Sig has handled it, but this gun, I'm liking this gun a lot. Like, I have to be honest.
Yeah.
I have to be honest, and it's not, it's just we're comparing the guns.
There's just no vested interest in which one wins. I could care less. I just want to find a gun that I can shoot the best.
Yep, completely objective review.
Yeah.
That's all we're doing.
On this drill, for sure, this wins.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think the design of this comp is superior.
Good design.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, it works.
Can't argue with that.
Can't argue with that.
No.
Reloads. Okay, this will be interesting just to see that mag release, slide release. See how she runs. So I'm gonna attempt to hit it with my right thumb.
Okay.
Just to see if I can, since I tried that with the Staccato. Oh, that was my bad. Well, I could hit it with the thumb. The insertion that was all me. I didn't look at the mag well.
Are you talking about hitting the slide stop with the?
Yeah, I'm hitting the slide release with my right thumb, which I was able to do on this gun. I wouldn't say it was like super comfortable, but
Yeah,
I
can
could
reach it.
do it.
Yeah.
So we'll try it again and just see. I want, if at all possible, if I get a 2011, I don't want to have to retrain.
Yeah.
So if
Yeah.
it's possible, then
Yeah.
that's going to weigh into my decision.
For sure.
So
266.
I'm hitting that with my right thumb. I'm just not getting a good clean insertion, so I need to do that better. I just need to, all right.
Yeah.
The angle, I just didn't have the angle
Well,
right.
it's interesting too, since this runs P320 mags, are you seeing easier, more difficult to reload with a 320 mag versus a 2011 mag?
Not really. I don't think the mag has anything to do with it.
I mean, it's all relative to the size of the mag.
Yeah.
Mag well.
Maybe, I mean, they're smaller.
Yeah.
And there's a nice big mag well funnel, so maybe.
But I mean, the everything's smaller, right?
Yep.
So 213. 238. I mean, you've cut your time in half.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. Like, definitely already just, so this slide release is extended. It's
Yeah, it comes
longer
back,
and
yeah.
it comes back further, which is allowing me to hit it. Also, the mag release I'm able to hit way easier too. I'm not fighting that, so.
It was difficult, more difficult than I recall on the XC. 244.
All right.
Oh, it didn't go into battery.
Yeah, well, what I think I did is I hit
Too early.
Yeah, I hit the slide
Yeah.
release too early, so it caught the round.
Yeah. 197.
Broke the two.
Yes.
Broke the
Nice.
two. All right, one more. Oh,
268. Just that last
yeah,
level. But hey, you
that
broke
was
two.
me. That was me, just trying to push it.
I mean, like I said, there's to take into account the warm up, but that was, I mean, you broke two, and I can't remember what your fastest with the Staccato was, but high twos.
Yeah, it's not really about the time as much as it is that the struggle, like you said. I
Yeah.
didn't struggle
Yeah.
doing the required drill.
Totally.
So then, yeah, my times were faster,
Yeah.
but it's mostly about
As a result of-
the struggle.
Yeah.
All right, buddy, you're up.
All right. Oh.
That just went forward. Did you hit it
Yeah,
with your
no,
thumb?
it went.
Okay.
It surprised me.
Yeah.
It's just going forward when I slam it in.
The 207, that was a fast reload, so that helped you.
Well, it's like, it's surprising me because
That's
I'm
interesting.
getting my hand up there and then it's going home.
227.
Didn't that time, so
Yeah.
then I was expecting it. Couldn't get it out.
345.
That was more of the XC time.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't get it to drop. Oh,
Interesting.
it's doing it. I just don't know
can't
what I'm
see Your
doing.
hands are in the way, so I'm wondering if you're hitting it.
Let me see if my glove's doing something.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, just lock it open and then slam it home and see if it.
I must be hitting
I
it
think
somehow.
you're hitting it.
That's
I think
weird.
you're hitting it somehow.
Because I did reloads that first day, but I wasn't doing that.
Yeah. There you go. 195.
Okay.
That was smoking. 179.
All right.
I think that's our fastest reload. 207.
That was with it dropping and then racking it again.
A little bit of binding too.
Yeah, so I have one more round.
It's clear though in reloads, like this gun is allowing you to do what you normally like to do in terms of your execution, right?
Yeah, dropping the mag is so much easier
That's
on
the
this.
biggest thing, yeah.
That's the single biggest issue.
201. Miss on the first shot. but
Yeah, when I'm holding on the
The
target.
reload was buttery, man. That was smooth though.
Yeah, really for me, I mean it was odd to have the slide doing that. I don't know what that was, but I can't repeat it. So I must be
Hitting
hitting
somewhere.
something. Really, the single biggest factor is the mag release button. I can
Yeah.
hit that and drop the mag. I think I had one where I struggled.
Yeah.
But compared to that XC, this thing, it's a larger button, requires less pressure,
Yeah.
and easier to reach.
Yeah, it drops for you a lot
Yeah.
quicker.
So,
All right, transitions. Yeah. To the right, just missed it.
8.5, 9.1, 80, 7.6 would have been.
Yeah, I'm missing to the left.
That might be the optic. 9.4.
All right. I mean, in terms of transitions,
Nothing noticeable.
I mean, I'd have to go back and watch the footage. I don't know.
Yeah, nothing stands out.
Nothing stands out.
Yeah.
Nothing stands out. 9.4.
Ooh.
9.4.
Ooh, too early.
Would have been an 8 flat. 8.3.
Oh.
Would have been a 7.8.
Yeah, this is all foreign.
Nice, 7.2. That was blazing. 7.3. That would have been a 6.7.
But the hardest part, I mean, you said it, moving your eyes first.
Yeah.
Oh.
Now you're empty. I'm empty too.
All right.
Cool.
Yeah, there wasn't anything that stands out on that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really noticeable when you're on the same target and you have those
yeah,
doubles.
that was
noticeable.
That was definitely very noticeable. So nothing I noticed there. Let's run the roundup.
Okay, let's do it.
All right, and then lastly, we're gonna run what is known as the roundup. This is a drill that comes from Tactical Cowboy Training Solutions. This is a very cool drill, a bunch of strong hand, weak hand, and we're starting at the 3-yard line, 6 shots to the head box. You move back to the 7, and you have 6 shots with the master grip, 6 shots with your strong hand, 6 weak, and everything's trying to be in the A zone. So 7, and then the same at the 15, and then same at the 25. And we'll count it up and score it afterwards. It's alphas are worth 5, Charlies are 4, and everything else worth 0. Trying to get above a 290 would be one of his bona fide marksmen, and then above a 270 is pass, right?
Let's do it.
All right.
I'm gonna be shooting the Staccato first, Staccato XC.
And then I'm running the Sig P211 GTO, and then we'll swap and run it again. I didn't have one chambered, if you could ever have guessed that. I do that so much. Okay.
Okay, all in, nice.
Back to the 7.
So on the beep, we'll do 6 strong hand, then we'll reset 6 weak.
6
6
master.
6 freestyle.
6 strong. Yeah, so
Yeah,
we'll reset after each.
Okay.
So 6 master grip. All right. All right, 6 weekend, so you just start out of the holster.
Oh, 1 flyer. I mean, it's still an alpha.
Yeah, you got no worries, dude.
I'm happy with my group.
To the 12. Master grip.
Okay. Oh, lost a round. These 2011 mags like to kick out that top round, don't they?
They do, yeah. All right, right hand, strong hand.
Oh!
Oh, sailed one.
Yeah, I barely pushed one out too.
That last shot.
And my mag went flying out because I think of this holster.
All right, weak hand.
I don't think I have enough ammo because I keep running out. Got 1 more to send.
I sailed one. All the way back here.
I forgot I have to hold left. Up close it didn't matter, but at 25.
It matters.
Because of your 0.
Yeah.
It matters.
All right, strong hand.
Woo. Got a couple out on that one.
That didn't feel great.
Nope.
All right, last
my
one.
Charlies from here. Go check them.
Yep. No deltas anyways. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Charlies, which would be 51 alphas.
All right, yeah, so we just ran that. We had a little camera malfunction, but with the Sig, what I noticed the biggest difference is up close, just that return. This is a much better group here in the head box. But as I got further out to the 25, things opened up more for me. Now, we still have to take into account the 0 for your cross-sidometer.
Yeah.
So
it's always off windage-wise for
definitely.
people.
But that trigger, the trigger on the Staccato is better. So I felt like just those strong hand, weak hand shots at 25, I could calm it down a little bit and break it a little bit better without disturbing the sights.
So what was your
So yeah, let's count these up. So Charlie's, I have a few on the line here. Let's see, we have 1, 2, 3. And there's a bunch here, so that's why I think this is definitely part of that cross-eyed balance, 'cause it's straight up and down.
So.
But,
yeah.
so there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 Charlies. So, and then I have a couple of deltas. 1, 2 deltas. These are on the line.
47 A's.
So 47, yep. 47. So not as good, but again,
It's hard at that optic to say, especially at 25.
For sure.
Like it's one thing to make adjustments even at the 15, but you get to 25 and if that optic isn't dead on.
Definitely.
I mean, I think you're right. Those are all just stacked right on top of each other.
Yeah, this
So
for sure.
You're probably
Charlies.
aiming right here. And then also, I mean, shooting weak hand or strong hand, or even just master grip at 25, and you don't have a lot of room. So trying to take into account and adjust, like
Definitely.
that's tough. So running the XC here, the trigger, I mean, it makes a difference. My group is just way tighter, my A's, and then I had 5 Charlies because we had a camera malfunction, so we thought we were filming on the last run. We weren't, but this is the result. So I had 55 A's and 5 Charlies. So I'll have to peel this back and see what my first round was, and we'll add them up and we'll figure it out. Okay, just got done shooting both the Staccato XC and the Sig P211 GTO. Now, before we get into our thoughts on the guns, I just wanted to go through and really distinguish what makes these two guns different. So starting with the Staccato XC, you have a 5-inch compensated barrel. It is a one-piece island barrel, so it's all milled. The comp is milled into the barrel, and that's been one thing Staccato's done very well. But it has a polymer grip and a steel frame. They're both running SROs and X300s, and it does have the curved trigger, and they both have mag wells, they both have grip safeties. The GTO, this thing has a vertical or a flat trigger, has a bigger mag release. Also, this is a 4.4-inch barrel with a compensator that is 3D printed. And this one has an aluminum grip with G10 inserts. And then a stainless steel mag well, stainless steel trigger. And let's just kind of get into our thoughts on the guns. And I'll let you go first. And
Yeah,
really,
man.
what was your overall impression?
So they're both really, really well-made guns. I mean, if I could describe the Staccato, I would just say smooth like butter. The trigger, the slide, it shoots really smooth. But I really struggled with the grip safety and the beaver tail getting caught in my hand and me not being able to actuate that grip safety. Also, the controls in terms of the slide release and the mag release were both hard for me.
Mag release
on those
for
reloads.
sure. I noticed that.
So with the Sig, it was much easier. The Sig's beaver tail is just as big, I'd say, but because it curves up.
You can see the difference of the shape.
Yep. It just funneled my hand. So drawing the pistol was easier. Hitting the slide, I could do that with my right thumb. I could not do that with the Staccato. Also, the mag button, just a lot easier. Doesn't take as much to push it. The compensator, it feels like it returns to the same spot just a little bit easier. You can do it obviously just as well with this in terms of your eyes and your grip and your technique, but this just helps you a little better. Like the comp helps you do that just a little better.
I think so.
Yeah, so I mean, price point I know is big. There's a massive difference between these two, right?
There is, yeah. Staccato, the XC, I mean, these are all retail prices, so you can get a Staccato XC for $4,300 is basically the going rate. And then the Sig, you can get that for, I'd say 26. You're right between 23 and 28, depending what optic you get it with or no optic. So 26, I think, is a fair price point for that. To say anyways. And I mean, I don't think that the trigger is absolutely better in the Staccato. I wish it was a flat trigger, but the brake on it, and that's the difference between a Series 70 and a Series 80.
Yeah.
I mentioned in the first impressions with the Sig, I hadn't shot a stock Staccato for quite some time. And I don't know, these triggers are going to be pretty close, but once you have them out side by side, the Staccato trigger is noticeably better. But, I mean, shootability, there's some advantages to each gun. I do think the compensator is better on the Sig. I much prefer the grip and all the controls on the Sig.
Yeah, definitely.
Like Ryan mentioned, the mag release, the slide lock, and reloads, did you notice anything?
Just,
I mean, as far as magwell goes, like because there's a difference of running P320 magazines compared to 2011 mags, but I think it's proportionate.
So I did find it easier on the Sig overall, just because those mags are smaller and the magwell is even, I think, maybe slightly bigger. If you can see this, on the Sig, it actually slopes all the way to the tail. To the tail.
Yeah.
Where the Staccato, you have this flat portion.
Yep.
And you also have these little divots here that they put in so you can like strip the mag or whatever. Most of us were running extended
but it can
mags.
catch.
Yeah, and it can catch on that. So definitely reloads, I'd say hands down, were smoother with the Sig.
Yeah, where I noticed the Staccato, the trigger being the most noticeably better was on the roundup. When you're shooting strong hand and weak hand at distance, when you're out at 15 and more noticeably at 25, making a left-handed or a right-handed shot, that trigger pull on the Staccato makes it way easier to get hits in the A zone compared to this one where it's just a lot more input required.
Yeah.
And
which is with training, this is a way better trigger than my striker fired gun. So
yeah,
I mean, it's definitely an upgrade for that. Yeah. Both of these guns are forgiving, and especially with strong hand, weak hand, and are an upgrade from a
striker fired
gun.
Yeah. So here, two questions.
Yeah.
First, you get one of these for free. Which one would it be? And then you're spending your own money on one.
Don't hate me, Sig haters, because I mean so right now I'm not sure how I feel about the company just with how they've handled things, but I have to be objective here.
Yeah.
And just what I shot and how it felt, it would be the Sig on both accounts. If someone was going to give it to me, or if I had to spend the money, especially because of the price point, But if someone is going to give it to me, that's just because of how the gun fit my hand, how I could reload it just like I do my striker fired guns. I didn't have to I don't have any training scars that I have to change in order to hit that slide release and all of that. Also, I loved how it returned. I'm sure you can do some trigger work to this.
Yeah,
and get that
guaranteed.
trigger, just pretty much as good as the Staccato, and it's a flat face trigger.
Yeah, I haven't tried to do anything to either of these. I wanted them to be stock guns for this reason, just so you're comparing an off-the-shelf gun. But this being my gun, the Sig is definitely, I'm gonna have to look into getting the Series 80 trigger modified to be as good of a trigger as it can be. And I think it can improve. But by no means do I think it's a bad trigger. Just that I'm gonna say the Staccato XC is a better trigger at this point. But I'm with Ryan, honestly, and I'll put that little note out there as well, that I'm not in any rush to put a loaded 320 on my hip. But once again, I have no interest in if Sig wins or Staccato wins, none of it. It doesn't matter to me. I would take the Sig. The Sig, I shoot the Sig better. That's all there is to it. And a lot of it is the controls. There was that weird thing that I'm not sure what I was doing on the reloads where I was inserting the mag and the slide was going home. I'll have to look at the footage. I must have been bumping something. But it's still, the main thing is the mag release button on the Sig is so much easier. I forgot just how hard that XC mag release was, because all my other XCs are modified. So it was a struggle to get that mag to fall out on the XC today. And the Sig, the grip, I mean, having a polymer grip on that, I don't like that. I'd much rather, this G10 aluminum combo is pretty cool. And I think over time, they're gonna have a whole bunch of inserts that come out with palm swell and a bunch of options, third-party support for the Sig. I mean, there are for both, but this one, you can't do much with that except buy another expensive aluminum grip. So I'm going Sig. I think the Sig overall, if it's overall performance, of course, the Staccato won in a couple areas, but that's expected. But overall, I think the Sig did a better job.
Yeah.
And especially if you're forking over your hard-earned money for $2,600.
Yeah.
I think that's you're getting an awful lot of gun.
It's a good gun. It surprised me.
I didn't expect it at all. That's for sure. Did not expect these results when I purchased the Sig. My initial impression was just like, wow, this is way better than I thought. So got the XC out, and once I felt the trigger brake back at home, I'm like, oh, I thought it would be closer, and then I felt the XC trigger, but the comp on the Sig kicks ass. That's all there is to it. It works. So I just want to thank Ryan for coming out and doing this today. It was a ton of fun.
Yeah, always.
Yeah?
Always.
So thank you for tuning in. Please comment, like, share, and most importantly, subscribe. I'm Jeff for The Weapon Collective, reminding you, keep your weapons collected and keep collecting your weapons. I'll catch you next time.
Remind us when we don't realize we're doing stuff.
Yeah, it helps.
All right, stand by. That was really fast. I didn't even hit the
I did. That was
that was so fast that you beat me.
yes. That's Spider-Man like senses.
Grip safety. Grip safety. Damn.
I'm never like, wow, I'm sure glad this thing has the grip safety.
Grip safety.
I hate them.